Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I've realized I've made a grave mistake when I decided to cover Modern Warfare 2's pre-release period, as this shit changes almost every single day. So without wasting anyone's time, let's just hop right into this. Before I get into this though, I just want to preface this video by saying that nothing I'm mentioning here is confirmed, just as before. Well, the release date is confirmed, but other than that, the rest is speculation, so take it as such. Alrighty, well, as I'm sure plenty of you already know, the release date for Modern Warfare 2 has officially been announced as October 28th. You can expect your host to be off that day in order to get as much day one coverage as possible. If you want, follow me on Twitch to get my live reactions to it. That is, if you haven't already been watching a more established streamer. Link below if you are in fact interested. Next up, according to our good buddy Tom Henderson, who has literally nothing to do besides dig up leaked video game information, Modern Warfare 2 will release on both current and last-gen consoles. Last-gen gang, where ya at? He also speculates that, given the life cycle of these consoles, that this is likely the last Call of Duty to release on the Xbox One and PS4. RIP. Skill-based matchmaking, otherwise hatefully known as SBMM, is apparently getting an overhaul in this most recent entry. It looks to loosen the restrictions that SBMM put on the matchmaking of recent COD titles. It's not looking to go back to the OG COD days where skill had literally nothing to do with your lobbies, but it's probably going to expand the parameters of what exactly qualifies a person to be within a certain skill bracket. Either way, hopefully we get less sweaty matches with this title, because if the background footage is any indication, I am really rusty at COD at the moment. And lastly, while this isn't really news, Modern Warfare 2 will be the last COD to release until 2024. Thank the heavens. While it's just a gap year, not an actual break from the franchise, it'll be nice to know that perhaps Modern Warfare 2 will get a much longer support cycle than any other COD in the past decade. Without Cracktivision shitting out another title a year after this one, perhaps the player base will stick around and see why Infinity Ward is the only company that should be making Call of Duty titles. Also, perhaps it'll keep interest around the game long enough for me to become a superstar. Doubtful though. As always, I'm here not only to provide info, but my thoughts and feelings about the news as well. I'm excited that Modern Warfare 2 is coming earlier than expected. That just means that all my predictions from my last video will simply be pushed up 1 month. I'm glad to hear that Modern Warfare 2 is confirmed for my console generation, because I simply cannot justify buying another console when I have a family to support. I am sad it'll be the last one my One X will see though. It means I have a few years to convince my lovely wife that a Series X is in order. SBMM for me was really only an issue with Warzone, mostly because you get matched against sweats, and when you died there, it was another big time sink. I'm okay with the SBMM Modern Warfare 2019 had, because while the matches were tough, it definitely made me a better player in general. Plus, getting killed in multiplayer versus Warzone is a huge difference when it comes to wasted time. If Warzone didn't take 10 minutes to load into a new match just to die after 10 more minutes of looting and fighting, it wouldn't be so bad. That's honestly a problem with all BR titles though, the fact that there's so much potentially wasted time that isn't even spent having fun. I'm getting off topic though. I am a huge fan of COD taking a year off. Not only will this relieve some franchise fatigue amongst gamers, it might even incentivize some new players to get into the game knowing that it'll be actively supported for more than just a year. I'm looking forward to a long stint of just playing this game, and hopefully, I'm not complete trash at it. And so there you have it folks, the latest and greatest when it comes to Modern Warfare 2022 news. There wasn't a lot to add in regards to my previous video, but I figure as new info comes out, I'll bring it to you. Hopefully some of you get some useful info out of this. I know Twitter has helped me keep up to date, so there's a benefit of that already. I'm optimistic about everything I mentioned today, aside from the end of Xbox One's time with COD. But, oh well, 'tis the way of the world. So after all this long-winded discussion, I am finally done. I hope you're all having a great day, and I hope you're staying sane out there. It can be tough sometimes. So until we chat again, I've been your host, Doodleman149, you've all been awesome, and I will see you later.